Hi everyone, Gabor here, super fun, awesome happy time pedal show. We're looking at this today. It's the XVive U4 in-ear monitor wireless system. Big thank you to Nancy and everyone at XVive for sending it out to us. All right, so it looks like this. Let's get it out of the box and see what it looks like on the inside. So it's a 2.4 gigahertz wireless in-ear monitor system, built-in batteries. Let's open it up. So here we go. Looks like this. First, here's the receiver. So you've got a volume control. You've got here you select. We can select from 6 different frequencies. On/off switch up the top and a little headphone jack. And it's got a belt clip on the back. You switch it on, and a light goes on, and it's looking for the transmitter. Now, let's turn on the transmitter, which looks suchly. So with this, which side is it? This side. You turn it on, it lights up, and it's paired. There's little lights down the bottom, go red and then green, and so it's paired. So this is actually paired now. That's how easy it is. You can select here as well up to 6 different frequencies. So if you have 6 people in your band, they can all use their own system. It's got a built-in XLR up the top. Now let's have a look at what else is in the box. So that's that. Now let's look at the bottom. We have lots of stuff. We have a little brochure with all different XVive systems, different stuff. We also have a U4 sticker, warranty card, and a safety thing, declaration of conformity statement. Then we also have a manual. Now inside, and this is actually kind of cool, in here we've got, it comes in a pouch, and it actually fits really rather well into the pouch. I have used systems in the past where you get a pouch and you can't actually quite fit it all in there. So it's a little pouch, neat little pouch. But possibly one of the best bits is this thing. Now this is actually here's one I've got out already. It's a USB charger, but it's got one USB end that goes into your any iPhone charger or anything like that. And then on the other side, you've got 2 little mini USBs to charge both the receiver and transmitter at the same time, which I think is a pretty cool thing because I have worked with other systems in the past where you get 2, or actually in the package you only get 1 USB cable. So you have to charge one, and then once it's charged, you unplug it and have to charge the other one. I think like that, that's a really cool thing. Also in here you have one of these, which is a XLR to 1/4-inch jack converter. So the transmitter has a, where is it? The transmitter has a, oh no, it was still on. The transmitter has a built-in, where is it? Yeah, built an XLR cable, but if your mixer that you use, your auxiliary sends on your mixer, needs a jack, you just plug it into that and you're good. So how do I plug it all in? Now this is an old mixer of mine, and most mixers will have a thing called an auxiliary send. Now what the auxiliary send is, and that's also these yellow knobs here. An auxiliary send is basically a separate mix to the main mix. Now what you can do, for example, with this is you can use your transmitter, which this is XLR, so what you will use is the provided XLR to jack converter. You plug that into here, you make sure you turn that on, you make sure to turn that on and pair it, and you plug in your inner monitors, headphones of choice. Now, this is on, you have everything set up, you're playing in a duo, you've got 2 vocals and you've got 2 guitars, let's say. So you want, in the main mix, these are your vocals, these are your guitars, but for the fallback, you want to hear your own vocal a bit more, and you want to hear your own guitar a bit more than the other ones, and this is the main vocal. So basically what you're doing, this is a separate mix. That separate mix is being sent to your headphones, and that's it. Now, this is a very small mixer. You also get slightly bigger mixers. So this, for example, is a mixer I currently use for most of my live gigs. Now, this one has actually 6 mono and 2 stereo auxiliaries. So what you would do with this one is you would go to here. These are all the auxiliary sends in the back. You would, let's say, you're playing in a duo as well. Auxiliary 1 goes to a fallback on stage, but you want to have any monitors, you plug that into auxiliary 2. Same thing, make sure everything is turned on. And then on here, it's not turned on at the moment, but on here you go to your auxiliary send and you mix it the way you want it to be. So yeah, I actually used this system for a couple of gigs now. I used it, first time I used it New Year's Eve, which was quite a long and quite involved gig. Worked absolutely flawlessly. You plug it in, plug your, it doesn't come with headphones, so you've got to provide your own in-ear headphones, but you plug your headphones in, that attaches nicely to your belt, plug that into the auxiliary send on the back of your mixer. It pairs instantly, it works really good. I had no issues whatsoever. No latency issues whatsoever. It says you have 5 milliseconds of latency, but it's not noticeable in any way, shape or form. The battery life, it says it has 5 hours. I used it for, it was quite a long gig from start to finish, New Year's Eve, probably in use for at least 3 hours. I turned it off in set breaks and stuff like that, but it was at least in use for about 3 hours. It didn't in any way, shape or form say it needed recharging or anything. It worked really, really well. Yeah, and I've used it for a couple of other gigs, but all the audio you're hearing right now, so my microphone, which is a LEWITT microphone just over here, I don't know if you can sort of see it, but in the patch bay here, I actually got the transmitter here and I've got a little receiver over here. So all the audio you're hearing from the microphone that I'm using right now in this video, it was all transmitted the whole time through the U4 system, and I think it sounds pretty good. So that's the U4 wireless monitor system. I think the size is fantastic. It feels quality, like it feels built well. It doesn't feel cheap and flimsy and plasticky. The little switch thing here on the XLR is really good as well. I think it worked great. I'm quite happy with it. I think it's a good system. I love the pouch and I love the little dual USB charger. Big thank you to Nancy and everyone at XVive. I'll put links below to XVive if you want to find out more about it. And please make sure to subscribe to the channel, like the video, leave us a comment, let us know if you used one of these or if you have used other in-ear monitor systems in the past, and if you have any questions about it, leave a comment below. And thank you so much for watching, and see you next time. Bye.